What's up, everybody? My name's Alex, and this is gonna be a new thing I'm doing. I'm gonna start doing a daily vlog, just kind of keeping up with myself, keeping up with what's going on, and I'll put this on YouTube and I'll make it public, and whoever wants to watch it can watch it. If you like me, you like me, you like me. If you don't, you don't. I don't really care. This is for me. And I don't know how deep I'm going to get into this. I don't know if this is going to become a thing. I'm going to become one of those YouTubers that documents every day of their life, what they're doing, or if it's just going to be me talking. Maybe I'll get a better camera and actually do that whole thing, or if I'm just going to keep doing it on my phone like this. I don't know. We'll see where it goes. But I'm going to give it a shot. Maybe it'll help. Maybe it won't. Maybe I do this for a couple weeks and then stop, or maybe I continue to do it. But yeah, so I guess it's just to tell a little bit of my story, the ups and downs, the highs, the lows, who I am, what I've been through, what I hope to accomplish, and maybe, just maybe, if I continue this, some people would like to come along for the ride. I don't know. I watch a lot of YouTubers. I watch a lot of followed, Demolition Ranch and his channels, and follow Outlaw, and found a couple others, and I kind of like it. I kind of like that idea of putting yourself out there, almost kind of keeping yourself in check. So I think that's what I'm going to do. How do we start this? Let's see. Well, I'm 30 years old. Just turned 30 a little over a week ago. I'm single, unfortunately, because I just had a relationship fall apart that I thought was pretty good. Thought things were going well. Turns out I was being lied to. And I won't say any names because that's pointless. Because people that see this and know me, they know what happened. Been in three long relationships. That's it. Something I almost pride myself on. Because although they failed, I didn't play the stupid games. I didn't run around. I didn't have flings and short term and all that stuff. And I know a lot of people say you need that, but I don't. I don't believe it. I like being in relationships. I like having somebody I can trust and rely on. It's a nice feeling. Let's see some other things about me. I'm 6 foot, almost 300 pounds. Don't look it. Most people are always amazed when they hear my weight. It's because I work for a living. I'm on my way to work right now. I'm a carpenter. I work in theater. I have for the last 12 years. Love what I do. Love my job. Love that I get to go to work every day and create something. And that I get to work with my hands and build and imagine and create and all these wonderful things. Because that's all I've ever done. Sorry if there's a jump in this video. I get a text message that screwed it all up. But yeah, no, I love what I do. I love working with my hands because that's all I've ever known. It's something I'm good at. It's something that makes me happy. There are people out there that don't understand that. They don't understand how you could enjoy getting covered in dirt, dust, and sweating and going home sore, tired, beat, but still be happier than any. That's me. I'm a redneck at heart, and that's what I love. I worked in HVAC. I was an auto mechanic. I did a little bit of desk work here and there. I never really liked it. Working with my hands, though, that always fit. And it may not always pay the bills, it may not always take care of me, and it may not always, and it ain't gonna make me rich. But I'm okay with that. Because you know what, I'd rather do what I love and be comfortable than do something I hate just to make money. You know, that's probably what sparked all this, is that relationship. You know, it was nice to have somebody to talk to every day. And because I know that after what she did to me, the lies and the cheating and everything, I know that I'm not in any kind of place to jump back into a relationship and, you know, maybe hurt somebody else just because I'm not ready and so forth. And so it's gonna be just me for a little while. I've got friends and family that love me and want the best for me, and I can't thank them enough. Going to be me for a little while. So this is my way of still talking to somebody, still telling someone about my day or something that's going on, or just to get it out, just to say it out loud, just to keep myself accountable, and I'm not going to get political, I'm not going to get religious. I'll mention my religion. I am a Baptist. But it is who I am. It's part of who I am. But I'm not going to sit on here and preach to you. Or maybe you want me to. Let me know. Some kind of, maybe not every day, but maybe I'll come up with like a weekly sermon. I was told I was good at that. I've lived a few different places. Born in St. Louis, moved up to the Chicago area when I was 9. I lived in Iowa for almost a year, in Dubuque when I was going to school. Then I came back to Chicago. Then I went down to Charleston, South Carolina for a little while. It's 5 years. During that time, I went and stayed in Baltimore, Maryland for a little bit. There was a lot of good times along the way. A lot of good times. Some pretty bad times, too. Lost my father. Lost some family members. Lost some people in my life that were pretty important to me. Had some good relationships, had some breakups. Met some amazing people. Got some awesome friends. Some I haven't talked to in some time. Life goes on. It's what happens. You meet people and they come in and out of your lives and they make a difference. Good or bad, they make a difference. But you know, it is what it is, and that's the way life goes. And there's sometimes I wonder why I'm here, why I was put on this earth. What purpose do I serve? And there are days I have a better grasp on that than others, and there are days that I can't find an answer. Probably because there is not one for me right now. You know, the world works the way it does. God has plans for us, and whether you believe that or not, that's up to you. I don't have a problem with it one way or the other. See, I don't like when people say that because you don't believe what I believe that you're lesser or you don't understand it. Nah, that's a bunch of bullshit. You are who you are. I am who I am. That's all there is to it. I try to accept everybody for who they are. I don't care what your color, I don't care your credo, I don't care your belief system, I don't give a damn. Gay, straight, bi, whatever. You know, that's what you want to be, then be it. You know why? Because it doesn't affect me. It doesn't change my life. It doesn't change who I am. If I get offended by something, I'm not going to go bitching and crying. I get offended. So what? Move on. I try to see the good in everybody. I don't have a lot of enemies. I try not to hate anybody. And I'll try to be nice to you, and I'll try to be, a good person and blah, blah, blah. And once you piss me off, though, once you cross that line, well, now I have a problem with you. Not because of who you are or what you believe in or any of that. No, I have a problem with you because of you. Because of the person you are. Thinking about this relationship that just fell apart, and asking myself, why was this person put into my life, or why was I put into theirs to have it turn out the way that it did? And I've got a couple answers to myself, and maybe I was just a stepping stone for her. Maybe I was to just show her that there was some good, and maybe that's my purpose in life. Maybe it's my job on some level to show people that there are good people still. There are people that look rough around the edges and look like they belong in a motorcycle gang or what have you. Because I've heard it all. But my friends and family that know me know that I'm a good person, know that I'm who I say I am. And, maybe that's what I'm here for. Maybe that's why God put me here, is to be a little bit of good in a world that's gone so damn crazy. And that's why I don't get political. I don't talk about that kind of stuff, except with those that are closest to me. Because the world has gone a little crazy. Whatever your personal opinion on that is, great. It's your opinion. It's a beautiful thing about the world we live in is we all get to have them. It's a beautiful thing about the country we live in. You get to express them without fear. Without fear of retaliation, without fear of never being seen or heard from again. Just because you don't like who was running the country. Sorry. It's a beautiful thing. I wish more people would remember that. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty simple, pretty down to earth. I'm a little lazy, so if I don't post every day, that's probably a good reason why. And I'm sure if I keep doing this, I'll get better at it, and I'll figure out how to do it and edit it and, you know, do all that stuff. Maybe add some effects. I don't know. All I know is this, is I think this is going to be my way of kind of just talking to someone. Even if no one's listening. Even if no one sees this, if no one watches it, at least I'm talking to somebody. Probably be a lot of these. Probably a lot of me just driving somewhere, going to work, going to run errands. That's probably all it's going to be, though. It's just me talking. I don't know. Maybe I'll get more into it. Maybe I can start a channel and make money off this somehow. I don't know. That'd be nice. And I could do a little bit more about kind of what my life is about and what I'm doing, and show some stuff at work, or show, you know, be one of those people that takes you along with me when I go shopping. Probably not. But I don't know. I'm just gonna try to figure it all out. Just try to take it one day at a time. Like I said, maybe you like what I say, maybe you don't, maybe I can give you some words of wisdom that I've learned in my life. Who knows? But I do know this. I know that I'm going to keep moving. I'm going to keep going forward because I know who I am. And I'm going to enjoy my life. I'm going to figure out how to do that again. Because right now, that's probably the hardest part. Is I don't know how to look forward and look forward to what I got coming. And that sucks. Because the life that I thought I had built with this woman was all a lie. And now I have to figure out how to rebuild that lie, how to take that lie, learn from it, and rebuild. I don't know if it's just a line from a song or if it's an old saying, or it's a good one to remember though, and I've got a few of them that I look at every day that I keep with me and try to motivate myself, as well as remembering scripture and so forth. Like I said, I'm not going to get big into religion unless, and maybe, you know, like I said, maybe I will. Maybe I'll once a week do a sermon and talk about a passage and what it means to me, and something like that, just so I can get back into the Word myself a lot more. there's a couple of them that I want to share with you today, and that's not sermons, not scripture, just little sayings and little things that I've heard. And first one is, and again, I don't know if it's just a line from a song or if it's an old saying. I don't really know the history of it, but I believe it goes, sometimes the person you take a bullet for is behind the trigger. And that's how I feel. Because I would have laid my life for this woman because I loved her that much. Turns out she had her finger on the trigger the whole time. Just ready to destroy my world. She did. The other one is, the devil looked at the man and said, you cannot weather this storm. The man looked back to the devil, looked him in the eyes and said, I am the storm. And that one's always meant something to me because I've been through tough times. I've been through hell and back. And I kept on walking. Slower at some times than others, but I kept on walking. And I know that I can handle anything that life throws at me. So I am the storm. Sorry, my phone is now shaking. I think the last one is, it's talking about a sheepdog. If you don't know what that's referring to, go ahead and look it up. It's kind of cool. Any officers, any military, any of those guys, they'll know what that means. One thing they say about it is nobody likes the sheepdog. Nobody wants to see the sheepdog because he's mangy and he's out in the fields and he's dirty. Nobody wants to see the sheepdog until the wolves show up. And then they all wonder where the sheepdog is to protect them. I think that's kind of fitting. So that's where I'll end it here today. It's November 7th, 2017. Call it an anniversary of sorts. Call it, this is my new day. It's the day I start walking forward again. The day I try to put all this behind me, learn from it, just keep moving forward. Have a good one, everybody. God bless. Well, I decided to record a little bit more today just because, I've been thinking a bunch while I was working today. Had a good day at work. Wasn't too busy. Just doing some little stuff. Got to thinking about a few things, and I'm going to start off by saying, I'm going to start this, I'm going to do this vlog, and I'm going to talk about what's going on in my life, and talk about what's going on in my day-to-day. Well, right now, that's the loss of this relationship. That's the loss of this woman, and that's what's going on right now. That's what's important to me. That's what's on my mind. So that's what I'm going to talk about a lot for at least the first few until I start getting better. But I'll probably talk about it a bit here now, and because I want to, because I need to talk about what the hell's going on, how I'm feeling, all that kind of stuff. And I was thinking about it today, and I realized something that kind of sucks. The way I found out everything and the way it all went down, yeah, that blows, and I wish it had ended sooner. I wish you just ended it long before any of the stuff happened that did happen. I wish you'd had the guts to do it, but you didn't. And she put me through hell. She lied to me. She made me feel like I was worthless, like I didn't matter. Because while she told me everything I wanted to hear, she didn't mean any of it, and she was just playing me. Makes you feel pretty shitty. But I realized something today, and that is, what would have happened? What would have happened if something happened to me? I'm a carpenter. I work in theater. I work around a lot of big set pieces, a lot of big heavy things. I work on some power tools that are pretty dangerous. Sometimes I work at height. Sometimes, there's a lot of things that can go wrong on any given day in what I do. Then again, a lot can go wrong just in my day-to-day. Get in a car wreck on the highway, blow a tire, flip my truck. Get T-boned, get hit by a bus walking across the street, any number of things. And what pisses me off and what I realized was, what would she have done? I had to think about that today. I had to think about what would have happened if I had gotten seriously injured. Would she have come and seen me? Would she have told some lie to whoever and come and seen me? To be there for me? And then what? What if she had come and seen me? Would she then break up with me while I was recovering? Or would she continue to drag it on? Or what if she didn't come and see me at all? What would that have felt like? And I know that's a lot of what ifs, and that's a lot of... But it just makes you think. It makes you think about the kind of person that you were with. If you even have to answer that question, if you even look at it and you wonder, that's not a good thing. And I realize that. And that's why I keep talking about it, because I need to... Because it's starting to become real. That's the honest truth of it. It's starting to become real to me. This past week, it felt like a dream. It felt like there's no way that this is all happening to me. There's no way I'm going through all this. But I am. She did what she did. And now I'm left to pick up the pieces. I got to deal with it. I got to move on with my life. I got to make it real to me in every way that I can. And this is one of those ways, this vlog. Like I said, I hope this continues. I hope this continues after I'm over it, after I've forgiven her, after I've done everything I need to do to move on with my life day by day. I would like to continue this. I kind of like it. I've only done it for a day, and we'll see how I feel in a week, but so far, it's kind of nice. Because at least if nothing else, I'm talking. It's one thing about being in a relationship is, you have someone to talk to every day. Problem was, towards the end of ours, I didn't have that. She didn't want to talk to me every day. And I thought something was going on. Never dreamed in a million years that the reason she didn't want to talk to me every day is because she was spending time with another guy. Kind of a stab in the gut. I miss that. And I'm gonna miss that. Having somebody to talk to every day, having somebody to just listen, just so you can vent, talk about your day, talk about your fears, talk about your hopes. It's nice. I mean, I got friends and family, and I know they'll check in on me every now and again, but day to day, it's nice to have someone to talk to. So that's why I'm doing this. Like I said, I had a good day. Had some good lunch, shepherd's pie. Because I'm finally getting an appetite back. And I ate a lot today. Had some good conversations. Thought about some good memories. A few bad ones creeped in. But for the most part, it's a pretty good day. Yeah, it's not over yet. I mean, it's only like 4 o'clock. But so far, it's been a pretty good day. It's like I said, I don't know if anybody will ever watch these. I mean, I'll throw them out there and I'll see what happens. Maybe I'll send the link to some of my friends and family once I got a few up, see if they want to watch them. You know, maybe some people will subscribe, maybe because they like what I say or think I'm funny looking or something, I don't know. But it's nice to talk to somebody, even if it's just to my friggin' cell phone. It's kind of nice. It's kind of nice to record it. Kind of nice to have that record of it. So if nothing else, at least I can look back and go, man, I was doing good that day. What was I doing? What was I thinking about? And hopefully I can build on that and keep putting one foot in front of the other. Because no matter what direction I go, as long as I don't go backwards, I'll be doing all right. Done a few things to put myself back out there again. Join Match. Do I have any really high hopes for online dating? Yeah, not really. I'm not going to knock it, though. Plenty of people have met people through there. And, you know, maybe it'll lead to a date here, a date there, and, you know, who knows? Maybe I'll meet someone. Maybe I'll meet someone who's pretty friggin' amazing. But I don't know. And that's okay. I'm one of those kind of people that always likes having the answers, that likes coming up with the problems and then having the solutions. It's just the way my brain works. I think that's why I like carpentry so much, because you get problems and you come up with solutions. You find a solution to that problem. And I like it. It's the way my brain is wired. And usually in situations like this, I'm very anxious. I'm very on edge because I don't have an answer. And I don't like not having the answers. It's something that bothers me. But I think for once, and I think I'm going to try to keep pushing myself to remember this, is that I don't have to have all the answers. I'm not going to have all the answers. No one does. The only person that has all the answers is God. And He's pretty sparing with those answers sometimes. And that's okay. It's okay not to have the answers. It's okay to wonder. It's okay to worry. It's okay to... You just can't let it stop you. Can't let it slow you down. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try not to let any of that slow me down. I hope to meet somebody. I do. It'd be nice. Am I saying I'm going to rush into another relationship? No. That's the last thing I need to do, and that sure as hell wouldn't be fair to the other person right now. But if I were to meet somebody that maybe had somewhat of a spark or something, I hope that at least I'd be smart enough to be like, hey, we got to take this slow. I'm just coming off of this pretty horrific experience in my life. You know, if you're really into me, we need to take this slow. Hopefully they'll understand. But I need to be a little bit more guarded. I need to be a little bit more... Because I give my heart a little too easy sometimes. I let people in, and I'm loyal to a fault, and I'm a little trustworthy sometimes, and it cost me. It cost me in the past, and it'll cost me again. I know it. There are certain things still, like worried about listening to the radio, just the randomness of music selection and so forth. Because there are a couple songs that I just don't want to hear right now. And that's kind of stupid, but it is what it is. So I'll stick with Spotify, and I'll stick with the playlist that I've made. And even then, sometimes there's a song on there that I put on there to listen to with her, or makes me think of her, or whatever, and I'll skip it. But it'll be nice when there comes a day when I can listen to those songs. And maybe that's not that I don't think about her, but it doesn't have the emotion, that connection that it once had. Because I think there'll always be a few songs, a few movies that will always probably make me think of her. Because there's a few that make me think of some of my exes. It's just the way it is. The way our brains work. You can't just delete it. You gotta rebuild, you gotta replace, you gotta disassociate. But you can't erase. So I guess there's all there is to say about that. Yeah, I'm headed home now. I don't know, I got some, I think I'm actually going to watch some TV tonight. I haven't done that in a while. Catch up on some shows on my DVR. Catch up on some Hawaii Five-0. Some Forged in Fire, if there's a new one on, I don't know. But just kind of take some time and relax. Went to the gym last night. I don't know if I'll go again tonight, maybe, depending on how I feel. But just kind of, or maybe I'll go hang out and chill with somebody tonight, or I don't know. I don't know what my night looks like right now, and that's okay. Because that's what I gotta do. I gotta just take life one step at a time, see what it's gonna give me. And I'm gonna spend a lot of time by myself in the next coming weeks. It's alright. Just because that's the way it is. That's the way it goes. You have to get used to those little things. Not waking up and texting somebody, not texting somebody right before I go to bed, not having somebody that I can just pull out my phone in the middle of the day and text them just to make them smile, or or have them make me smile. That's all right. I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna miss it a ton. But it's gonna be all right. To be honest with you, I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. I mean, I'm just driving home. Right? That's all I'm doing. Driving home, talking to my phone. But I like it. Like I said, there may be people that actually want to watch me. I think I'm interesting. I think I'm somewhat humorous at times. But I don't know. Maybe, like I said, once I get the handle of what I'm going to say on a daily basis, or maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just continue to ramble, and who knows, some words of wisdom might pop out here and there, or, you know. I just got to keep telling myself, right? It's going to be all right. I'm a good person. Everyone knows me. People that care about me know that I'm a good person. Know that that's why they keep me around. And those are the things I got to remember. And I'm sure when I try to edit this tonight, it's going to look crappy as hell. But, you know, this is my first try. This is my first time ever doing this. So hopefully I'll get better. Hopefully as the days go by and I keep doing this, that it'll become easier and easier, and there'll be less pauses between what I say. And they'll probably get shorter, because I know tonight's, when I edit this, I'll try to make it somewhat feasible. And I don't know, I guess I just got to figure out kind of what I'm, a time length, because I watch a bunch of different ones and they vary. Some of them, they try to stick right around like the 10-minute mark. Other ones I watch probably 15, 20, somewhere in there. And then I watch a few YouTube, I subscribe to a couple ones that are, people do things for half an hour, 45 minutes. I don't know if anybody wants to listen to me for half an hour, 45 minutes. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how long, and we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll just shoot for a certain number a day. Like, maybe I'll just go for like 15 minutes a day. If I do more, great. But at least 15 minutes of me doing something, talking, showing you guys something, who knows. But, yeah. I think that's it for now. I think I'm gonna just turn on some music and enjoy the little bit left that I got in my drive home. And then, yeah. So, thanks for watching. And to use a line from The Truman Show, in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Talk to you later.